Hello, my great and wonderful people. We welcome you once again to our today's episode of this program. And today we get this message for our table when basically they receive from the governor of River State when in name now Governor Nelson Wike. This one of the message when basically is sent across to the federal government of Nigeria, specifically this assume Buhari on how it feel Nigerians and also Nigeria as a country. And the title of this message talks say, you don't fail woefully for all your promises to Nigerians. This one of the message when it be say Governor Wike sent across to this Azum Buhari and everybody when it be say if they follow the worker. All right, before we go in details, in case you didn't know the first day when we soon they hear about us on the channel, but this to say you are highly welcome. I beg you cannot forget to do us a favor by hitting on that red subscribe button and also the small bell when we see near us so that anytime we will bring a new update, you know, when the server to look for it will only come to you like a message. And our prayer, remember, say they say we want to be sitting support us on the channel. Now they say we want God with the same people when we support you for everything a good way put your hands to do. In Jesus' mighty name, amen. With that, we'll not waste any of our time. Maybe we'll do one or two readings, then we will conclude together for the comment session. And I support our hand there for inside this matter. The comic understand say the River State governor, when they say in name now Governor Nelson Wike, don't come outside publicly to review the disgrace and shame of the All Progressive Congress-led federal government for all the three major promises when they say they made to Nigerians when it be said they fulfill woefully. And among the three promises when it be say Nigerians they give the confidence for them to ascend power, they be to fight insurgency, corruption, and also to face the economic situation of this country, Nigeria. The governor also expressed his own disappointment on Friday for the presentation of the 2022 appropriation bill to the River State House of Assembly. And as we put our hand deep again, they can make us understand, say Governor Nelson Wike still go ahead to reveal, say since the history of this country, Nigeria, we never get worse moment than the one when it we get today since Nigerian Civil War when it take place in the year 1967. And still on top of the matter, it can talk say, under the watch of this APC-led administration, we don't get two economic reception when it they follow each other bomber to bomber and also with devastating economic consequences upon all the states and also for all the living standard of the people, especially ordinary Nigerians and the unemployed population. He also go ahead to acknowledge the effect of the COVID-19 pandemic when he also contributes to the economic challenges of this country, Nigeria. And as we put our hand deep again, Governor Nelson Wike Kanto say, this very APC-led administration now it make our situation as Nigerians and also as a country worse the way when it day today. The failure of the federal government of Nigeria to deal with security challenges now it make us day where we day today. When it can be say it can escalate to different angles and regions of this country, Nigeria. And for us to conclude this matter, it can talk say they promise us say they will tackle insurgency, tackle all the issues when we say it concern corruption and go ahead to face the economic. Now they don't fail woefully for all the three promises when it say they made to the indigenous people of this very country, Nigeria. Are they very sure say this very mistake say it not go repeat itself again for inside this country come 2023? All right, my great and wonderful people, this one are the message when they receive right now from the River State governor when it say in name Nelson Wike when it open his mouth publicly to reveal the disgrace and shame when this APC-led administration bring to this country, Nigeria. And before we leave, we make una share una opinion with us on the comment section. You get this video when I will quickly leave una make una watch. We will come back for the conclusion.
The countenance of the judge seems that she didn't understand the importance of these fundamental issues they have been raising. And I keep hearing her telling them, fight this, fight that. And Barrister Joffo has fired almost everything she has talked about. So it's a question of, with all due respect, the courage to do justice to all these applications. If they tell you that somebody is not being allowed access to prayer materials to practice his faith, it's a constitutional matter. You should take it serious. You don't just say, allow him practice his faith. You should allow him have access to the material with which he practices his faith. Then when they tell that somebody is confined to a small 2x2 and he doesn't see sunlight, spends almost 24 hours, he's not allowed to mix with anybody, you should take it serious also. And then when they tell you that, from what Barrister Joffo said, that legal processes are brought to the man and you don't allow him to read them, this is a constitutional matter. It's not a favor. Because the Constitution is very clear that an accused must have access to all the facilities that is required to defend himself. And remember here that Maazin Nnamdi Kanu is still an accused, has not been convicted. So this is supposed to be a prosecution, not a persecution. And that is why I felt, as a human rights lawyer, I felt a bit disappointed that the seriousness that I had expected to be attached to these issues are not being attached. And these applications are compiled, and they say they have almost about 15 applications. Well, what are we coming here to be doing every day when these issues are not being taken? And I say this because you are toying with somebody's life. You're not talking about his health issues, access to his physics. Is there something that are hiding there? Why not allow his private medical doctor to come and also see him? So these things amounts to disrespect to the Constitution. This is infuriating. This is inciting. This is unfair. And that's why I feel so bad seeing how these things are going on. And I'm saying that, like I said before, it's supposed to be a prosecution. It's not a persecution. And this perception keeps sending message out there that most of these actions are propelled by hate. So if a man cannot be tried transparently with access to all facilities that is required for him to prove his case, then this can turn to become a kangaroo arrangement. Why not just, like I always say, why not send him to Daura and then convict him and try him from there? So this man deserves, transparent trial, deserves access to facilities with which to face his trial. And like I said before, I thought by now, I had the Attorney General saying he has not been convicted, so pardon does not arise. I don't want to say whether he read his law in Jigawa, but let me say this. The Attorney General knows that under Section 174, subsection 1C, that the state has powers to internullate. You discontinue this in seconds. So if you want a political solution, you discontinue it. You grant him bail. It's supposed to be in police custody, not in DSS. And then, like I said before, granting that bail or discontinuing the charge by virtue of Section 174 will open room for genuine platform for negotiations and discussions. These issues must be discussed. If you like, try and jail him 100 times. Those issues, as long as they are not discussed, will keep coming up. Another leader will rise. So this is not the solution, whatever they are trying to do here. So I strongly believe that Justice Nyako, with the experience she has garnered at the bench, that she will do justice to this matter and treat with all seriousness all those fundamental issues. He deserves justice because he's an accused, not yet convicted. And if possible, the president should listen to the voice of wisdom from our elders, from the international community, and take the political solution part. Faced by, he has all the powers. When he say, suddenly the president that doesn't respect rule of law is saying that he will not intervene in judicial matter. When he used to arrest people like us and other people, does he respect rule of law? So these things, these comments are unnecessary. What he should do is that under the presidential system, there is provision for the Attorney General to internullate, discontinue this trial, and then go back to the negotiation table and address these issues. This will help to reduce the tension rising in the East. It's very important. Let the president relax the hate with which he's running the country, and things will get better. Thank you.